Coming to you live from the Flagami studio, Pelican headquarters in Miami, Florida. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me just move the camera up just a little bit. No, maybe a little down. Maybe I'll just move my table up. How's everybody doing? And welcome one more time here from the Miami studio. Enjoying good internet as usually it is from here, and but missing travel. Let me tell you. Hey, Lessinen. Hey, traveling Robert, and greetings from Finland once again. Good vibes. Thank you, Lessinen. Thank you for being here. And Timothy Berlick from Dover, Tennessee. From Bill and Sherry in Georgia. And Michelle K. Michelle K is here in the house. David Wilson. The RV DJ, the bartender, has arrived. Romeo L. Hurock. And good evening, Kurt Danielson. We are headed for the Floribama bar tonight. Oh, good. Enjoy. Get a bushwhacker in my name. Hey, Andrew and Monica. And Scott and Beck. Michael Ciperini. Dylan Reynolds, question. Do you know what the CNE and the taste of... I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Danforth are coming back to Toronto. I don't know anything about that. By the way, has anybody heard from Mary Callan? I just remember, Illy just reminded me, and she hasn't been here in a while. I wonder if she's okay. Radu Stofarak, good evening, Robert. Pelican Heads, greeting from New Brunswick in the great land of Canada. Also in Canada, listening here from Ontario. From upstate New York, Tin Can Carl. Tin Can Carl, did you change your name? Yeah. Upstate New York. Well, hello, everybody. And... of course, we're coming back. Darlene Barcelo, great podcast this morning. Thank you. And the podcast sometimes, especially lately, since I'm not traveling, it's kind of hard to find a theme, something to talk about. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. And what is that crazy camera you use that gives you 360 degrees? That's the Insta360. And there's a name after it. I have it here, actually. This is it. That's the good thing about doing the podcast here from home, because I have everything handy. That's the Insta360 X2, and that's it. It has two lenses, and then down and this is how the sausage is made. I'm giving away all my secrets. Down here is where you attach the invisible selfie stick, and yeah, that's what I've been using. And I don't abuse it. I don't use it all the time because pixel for pixel, the quality is not quite there, but it does give a great, a great sense of having like a drone following you. So yeah. Hello from Midway, Florida. Estuvimos en Perry anoche. Seguimos viajando para llegar a Seattle poco a poco. Perry, Florida. That's very close to Pelly Camp. Timothy Burke grew up traveling the States with my dad, who was in the military, and seeing places again. So cool. Thanks for the video footage, bro. You're welcome. And I love doing this. Are you going to have any more concerts on Saturdays? Well, I'm glad you asked. I was planning on having one tomorrow. I haven't announced that or anything of the sort, but I'm thinking of doing one tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's probably going to be the date. Mr. CLT, hello, long time no see. Hey, William Erizari, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, USA? Yes, sir. Amy Costello, hey Robert, haven't been here for a few weeks. Hope you guys are doing well and staying positive. You know, we try to stay positive as much as possible. And hello from Canada's capital, where we are expecting a balmy 53 degrees this weekend. Yeah, that's balmy for you guys. That much is certain. Let me scroll down here, man, because and Hurong Huai Nom celebrating 7 months of membership. Thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Robert. Thank you for everything you do. No, thank you for being here, for being a member, and for everything you all do for me as well. And Duque Chips. Hello, Mr. Duque Chips. On Donku for you. Donku from Puerto Rico. Yeah, brother. Yeah, and I think that's the only time I've had Donku, and I have to get back to Puerto Rico sooner than later, for sure. We have to start doing some more of that. But when I had the day job back in the day, no, we used to do more of those crazy things like doing like a weekend, just crazy. Sometimes you would find a cheap flight on Spirit. Let's just go for the weekend to Puerto Rico. Let's just go for the weekend to Vegas, and we haven't done that in a while, so. Sherry Glasscock. Hey, Robert, Ilya, Mama. My RV begins March 18th with our first 2022 trip at the beautiful First Landing State Park in Virginia. Thank you for what you do. Well, congratulations and have a great trip. Have a great trip. And talking about IPAs, someone told me they were gonna pass by, so I bought a whole 12 pack of IPAs of Cigar City Highlight. Well, Illy says that I didn't say thank you for the super chat to Doogie Ships. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. So today we're having, as it is usually the case when we're in Florida, a Cigar City Highlight. And Juan, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you so much. Don Barrett Walsh coming to you from a very, very cold Connecticut, visiting my beautiful baby granddaughter, missing 80 degrees of Florida. Yeah, it's almost too hot here. But we don't get much of a winter in Florida. I'm kind of missing the balmy, maybe not the sub-zero temperatures of the north, but a good 55 degrees I wouldn't mind. Salutari from Romania. And Romania, of course, Romanian is a Romance language, so it's one of those languages that if you speak Spanish like I do, you kind of get the. I remember back in the day we used to get like toothpaste from Romania and stuff like that in Cuba, and we would understand like almost what is said. It's by the way, that Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that. Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. The old trains are running now at California Train Museum. And Illy is here. Hello, everybody. Everybody say hello to Illy. And cheers, everybody, with some Cigar City Highlight from Tampa. And we have Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Hello, all. By the way, I do intend on going to San Diego sometime as part of. Is that the California Train Museum? As part of the Lewis and Clark trip, after the Lewis and Clark trip, actually, because I wanna come back to the east on US 50. That's kind of the plan. The plan that the ever changing plan. But that's the plan. Stephen Lloyd, thank you for that super chat. Jumped in late. Hi to you and Illy. Did you get a weather station? Yes, I did. Not exactly the one you have, Steve, they didn't have it in stock, but I got something similar. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Um, I kind of wanted to get one that I got the one that with the color screen. I kind of want to get one of like the old fashioned ones that the like the old LCD style that you don't need a backlight. So yeah. Oh, everybody say hello to my mom. Hi everyone. Greetings from my home to yours. Have an excellent weekend. Love, mom. So my mom is here as well. Everybody say hello to my mom. Demas de Oliveira. Hello, Robert. We were on RV we bought an RV because of you. During the pandemic, we had COVID, and we started watching your channel when we were home. Well, congratulations on the new RV, and I hope you have some great travels with it. Definitely. Has Robert told us what kind of IPA he's drinking this time? Yeah, well, this is a Cigar City High Life from Tampa. That's like one of my go-to, like the staple ones. I was since I'm in Miami, I was gonna get something local, but I was gonna get Mr. CLT to get me some Pelican Head IPA, but I forgot. Lee Bywater. Hi, Robert. Is it getting harder to plan the good hikes across the USA? It seems like there are a lot of raffles to get on the popular ones. Yeah, it's getting that way. Um, I'm kind of bummed out that now for Angels Landing, I think you have to get like a raffle. I mean, I understand it gets too crowded, and a lot of these places are getting too popular, too crowded. But I think now, yeah, I heard something like Yosemite now is also a raffle. The good thing is there are still plenty of unexplored places. It may not be like the great iconic ones like Arches National Park. Also now you have to make a raffle. But Radus Tuforak, I'm Romanian Canadian, Robert. In case you didn't know, uh, I did know. Yes. Um, uh, CLT. Sorry, I forgot to come over anytime. How's your electric bike? Is there? I haven't used it much lately, but I'm probably gonna take it on the next trip. And now, no, another company contacted me yesterday, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's an all-wheel drive electric bike. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. It was kind of like too expensive, but I may or may not do it. Jeffrey Di Bartolo, hello there. Robert Fichera, I love mine. That is a pretty good IPA. Yes, it is. It's one of my favorite. And if you ever get a chance to go to Tampa and have it right there at their tap room, it's even better. It's an outstanding product. Ski Dids, hi TR, hello there. So yeah, it's being so far a good Friday. Actually, I woke up like an hour ago. I was taking a nap. It's an ancestral tradition to do the siesta, right? Not to self. Robert always comes on a little early. Well, this is what happened today. I was already here. I had my coffee, and I'm like, why wait, right? So, which is not a tradition with musicians. We always start late. Musicians and U.S. presidents always start late for some reason. But Gilles Trouchon, thank you for that super chat. Hello from the go cold Quebec City. Have a good weekend. Merci. From I want to go back. I want to go back to Quebec City. Cuando puedas, gracias from Jose O'Farrell. What's Jose O'Farrell said before? I don't know. Saludos. Amy Costello, thank you for that super chat. My friend Brani is watching for the first time and wanted to say, hey, hey, Brani. When you demo a product, do you get to keep it? Well, yeah, you bet. But yeah, usually, yeah. And I still have my e-bike. I still have all my Jackeries and all my Blue Etis, and I use them. And I have given some away. And I'm gonna start giving some of the stuff if we do like another Miami meetup. I have a couple of things that I'm just gonna do as door prizes. Eddie Negrete, thank you for the super chat. My familia added Miami to our Florida trip itinerary. Where would you suggest for a good eatery, Miami and Key Largo? Oh man, there's so much good stuff, and in Miami probably Mr. Cultural Lifestyle Travel, Mr. CLT is more of a better expert. We went last this week to a place called Old Havana. It was really good. It was really it's in the touristy section of Little Havana, but it was really good. I mean, you can't go wrong with Versailles in Miami for Cuban food, and then in Key Largo, man. If you for the ambience on the sunset, you have to go to Sundowners. Sundowners is good. Now for the seafood and for all the good stuff, there's so many places. You have to have the key lime pie at Mrs. Mack's Kitchen. Miami place to eat is Root and Bone. Never been there. Never been to Root and Bone. Very well represented tonight. The great land of Canada. Yes, sir. And not this year. This year I'm probably not gonna cross the border yet, but next year for sure we're going to Canada. And I think the plan is tomorrow next year we're gonna do two international trips. I want to do Canada to Alaska. Actually, we might do a little bit of Mexico in January at the beginning of the year. We might do Alaska in spring, summer, and I would love to do Europe as well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we get to do. But let's coordinate those giveaways, Robert. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Ryan Gunter, my girlfriend and I love your videos so much. Hello from Huntington Beach. Oh man, the chat today is. Hey, Christopher Olson, I almost didn't recognize you. You changed your picture. I like this one too. Jan Dave, I'm glad I did Angel's Landing 4 times and Half Dome twice before a permit was required. Having to make reservations for hikes really puts a damper on being spontaneous when you're on the road. Yes, I agree. I'm not a fan of this uh, restrictions. This is, for lack of a better word. Dimas de Oliveira, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. The hippos. Hey, William Brody. Hi, moderators. Hope all is well. You guys are great. Thank you. Root and Bone is a very inappropriate name in Australia. I, I'm not even gonna ask. Next week is the start of Daylight Saving Times. Yes, it is. I'm not a fan of Daylight Saving Times. Um, I like astronomical accurate time, but a lot of people like it, for things to happen earlier. So yeah, we like to hang out at the Two Georges up near Delray on the waterway. I love Delray Beach. Such a cool time. Kevin Bentley, we went to Old Havana 2 weeks ago for a Cuban sandwich. It was good. There you go. You came to Miami. You didn't tell me. Garces on the road. Robert, we can't wait to your Washington videos. We are planning to head that way this summer. And any info you can share will be gold. The Curtis family, the man, the myth, the legend, traveling Robert. And by the way, Washington D.C. I'm going. I don't know if I'm gonna do like my favorite things in Washington D.C. I mean, we're probably gonna do mostly outdoor stuff. I want to visit like all the memorials that on the mall, but we're not gonna do like Washington Monument, or maybe I do a museum or two. But I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I mean, I already done my favorite, which is the Air and Space Museum, and there's a video, an old video about that. So in the pre 4K days, Robert Fruchera, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Folding Camper, hello from Munich, Germany. Hello Munich. Um Here's hoping the price of gas goes down. So trip are not surprised. It doesn't look like it's going down anytime soon. So we're just gonna have to, you know, budget ourselves a different way. Brian, thank you for the super chat. 4 gallon of gas. Got a feeling that's going to be lots of used motorhomes coming up for sale. Imagine having to fuel them. I mean, I guess I imagine. I mean, mm, I imagine we're just going to have to make shorter trips. And I know my Lewis and Clark trip is going to be a lot more expensive than what it cost Lewis and Clark to make it. Folding Camper, will be great to see you over in Europe. Love your videos. Thank you for the great work. And in 2023, I really hope to be able to go to Europe and spend a couple of months there. I know I'm going to begin in Spain. I mean, I don't know. That's the plan. If I do begin, it would be great to begin in Spain, which is a country where I have certain roots. In Cuba, we used to call Spain La Madre Patria, which is like the mother homeland, which is like where we came from. So and we speak the same language. It's an easy transition. And I know Spain. I've been to I've lived in Spain for a year and a half back in the late '80s, and I've come back a couple of times. And I would love to visit Spain, and then of course France is the next country over, and then maybe Germany, maybe Italy, maybe we'll see, maybe a little Denmark. I don't know. Jose O'Farrell, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Mike Alexinas, hi Robert from near Albany, New York. Bob Leach, the RV boom may be going bust soon. Once we hit $2 for a barrel of, I don't think we're gonna get to $200 per bottle, Bob. It's never been there. I mean, as far back as I remember, but let's hope not. Let's hope not. Faith Rada, it's so hard to get around on the East Coast. Parking is a nightmare. Certain parts of the East Coast are definitely challenging, and I just did. I'm editing that video right now. You guys are gonna see it soon. I drove through Brooklyn, New York. Actually I'm gonna post it for the patrons probably tomorrow. That video. So the first half of the East Coast is across the street from Air and Space is Voice of America. Really? I grew up listening to Voice of America, so as you know, but some other people may not know. It was my dad on the old Telefunken radio. Back in Cuba during the Cold War. That was the only way to get news from the other point of view. So yeah, we do a tour of Voice of America. Upside Down Travels, thank you for the super chat. Getting ready for Death Valley, Furnace Creek. Temps are nice. Oh man, I envy you. I wish. I would love to go out there. Death Valley, man, it was one of those places that you hear about and I didn't think it was gonna be so great, but Death Valley is definitely my top 5 national parks for sure. Estimate for Big Cherry Blossom is March 22 to 26 for the moment. It's always a guess. Well, I already made a reservation. I didn't wanna. I didn't wanna tell you guys. I already made a reservation. Not 22 to 26, but I do believe the cherry blossoms they are in bloom like for like 2 weeks, so perhaps a little later than that. Uh, so we're going to Washington D.C. Not a matter of if, but when. Faith Rana Bob, yep, need a home base for sure to hang out. Huh? Michelle K, lots of RVs for sale here. People bought them and never used them, and that's what I predicted last year when everybody was buying overpriced RVs. Some of them, are, it's like every industry. There's going to be a boom and a bust, and at some point there are going to be a lot of bargains to be had in especially travel trailers. Maybe not like C's, B's, or A's, but travel trailers. I think 80% of the sales last year were travel trailers, and probably a lot of people are going to realize, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Gas is expensive now. Let's just sell this thing. Sabi Temponer, hi Robert, greetings from Argentina. Hello, hola Argentina. Okay, what's going on? What's going on here? Pineapple. As long as it's not an upside down pineapple, I think we're good, right? One good thing about living in California and going on a long road trip is that gas costs a lot less when you get out of the state. That much is certain, young Dave. RV Rebel Girl, weather is beautiful in Southwest Florida today, forecasting 90 degrees Saturday and Sunday. Just left Fiesta Key. It was wonderful. Uh, I was in Fiesta Key once. It wasn't the greatest experience, but it was 4th of July weekend, so I might give the place a second chance at some point. Uh, Barton's RV, Uvalde, Texas, 70 Fahrenheit and windy here at our camp in San Angelo State Park. I gotta go back to Texas. Thank you, CLT, for the always letting people know about my website and everything. The website is pretty much encompasses everything, and I want to thank if he's here, Remy, and his crew. Even some of his crew are out of Ukraine, so. For maintaining the website travelingrobert.com. Hey, Niam Pony, thank you for being here. Bob Leach just found out Loves and Flying J trucks have our RV dump stations. Yes, they do. And Waterfield, isn't that a wonderful thing? Does anybody know if Bucky's has anything like that? I don't think Bucky's. Um, I don't even think Bucky's is that RV friendly. I mean, they have a large parking lot, so but they don't have a like Flying J's. My Flying J is my favorite because Flying J has like RV gas lanes, and they have like oversized parking. I've stayed overnight at a couple of Flying J's with no problem. Out of all of them, and Flying J and Pilot, by the way, are the same company, and they take the Good Sam discount, so I get 5 cent discount on my gas. So, are you planning any trip to Hawaii, aka Paradise, at some point? No plans as of right now, but eventually. Dylan Reynolds question: how will the oil crisis affect your trips this summer? It won't. It won't. I'll just have to pay more. But I'm still gonna make the summer trip. Uh, Ski deeds GoPro question for all the vloggers driving around road trip. What settings would be best to show the driving? Camera will be facing out windshield. Just do 4K 30 frames per second, and that's what I do. 4K 30 frames per second, and put a large SD card like a 256 will get you 8 hours of video, and then you can speed it up. You can speed it up in the editing software if you want to do like a time lapse. New York City is a nightmare to drive, and I live in Queens. So I just on the video that you're gonna see, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, I drove through Brooklyn. I mean, it's not a nightmare, but I'm from Miami, so nightmare for me would be probably like, I don't know, Bangladesh or one of these places, you know. So I have a high tolerance for traffic. Hey, Apple and Rob. You know, I bought a 12 pack of this just because I thought you were coming. You were gonna pass by. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, CLT, we're planning to go see the Blossoms too. Hey, we might meet in DC. Hey, Red Jaguar. Oh, Mel Bartel, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert. Happy Friday. Mel from BC, Canada. Enjoying the show. Got my stickers today. Thank you. Having an IPA with you. Cheers. Having an IPA with you. Cheers again. Some Cigar City High Alive for you. And TH Redo. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Robert from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Pack, go Green Bay. Kind of driving through there. I have to go back and really enjoy the place. Ruth Jones, thank you for that super chat. And Mary Gale, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert, says Mary. And oh man, this chat. How can I read everybody's message? Impossible. Ben Johnson. Robert, it's past time for you to upgrade to your motorhome and maybe add an external restroom for extra cleaning and refreshments. Greetings from Poland. Hello, Poland. Motorhome. I don't have a motorhome. My trailer is fine for now. Um, but at some point, and it's no secret, I would love to have a camper van. Bob Leach, Harvest Host, has a brewery near Cullman, Alabama. Goat Island Brewery. You could do a great service to the Pellyhead community by stopping overnight there on one of your trips to Tennessee. Uh, Goat Island Brewery. I'm gonna stop there at some point. You know, I haven't done enough traveling in Alabama. I just did a little bit of traveling in Mississippi, actually, which was another state that I hadn't really done much. And you're gonna see those videos soon. I did the Natchez race, which. But going to Tennessee, by the way, the Tennessee property, in the end, we decided not to go through with it. So we're not gonna have a property in Tennessee, at least not for now. Cherry blossoms in Toronto opens in May. Well, yeah, the farther north, right? It takes a little longer. Cook more meals in the camper. My husband Rick and I love to watch you cook. What will upset some of the gas? That will upset some of the gas price increase. Yeah, that's true. But also, when we are in certain areas, we do like to sample the local cuisine. If you know what I mean. If I'm in the south, I want to have some good fried chicken. If I'm in a barbecue area, I want to have some good barbecue. So we have to. But we'll. If you want a nightmare in Brooklyn, try it in a semi truck. Used to do it all too often. Well, that's what we did. We did the truck route because you're not supposed to go, at least towing, you're not supposed to go on the parkway. So, I mean, it was an adventure. It was an adventure. I'm having a strawberry rhubarb pie cider from local cidery here in Arizona. It's yummy. Hey, Neon Pony. A DC meetup perhaps? And when you come back through Route 50, we'll see. If there's a good chance that I'm gonna go with my mom now when we go to see the cherry blossoms. So a meetup may not happen on this way up, but on Route 50 for sure. What time of year do you plan on using your Peli camp in Perry, Florida? Winter. One word, winter. Like we are at the end of the of the sweet spot where there are no bugs and the temperatures are nice. And of course, in the summer, it's also summer is the dead of summer. Believe it or not, is the high season there because it is scalloping season. So yep. Let us know if the brewery is as awesome as Straight to L in Huntsville. Oh, Straight to L in Huntsville was good. And that other place that they had at the same complex, I forget the name right now, that where Straight to L was, there was this place, it was called Tacos or something, Wax and Ales or Ales and Wax, something like that. That place where they had all the little dispensers and you could choose, I want 4 ounces of this. And that place was awesome. Ben Johnson, sorry, Rod, my English is very spolchy. Your videos make me appreciate American cultures. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Did I hear there was not going to be the property in Tennessee? No, we decided it's not the right time. I want to concentrate on finishing Pelican first, the one in Florida, and then we'll concentrate on buying other. Sometimes you cannot. What's the saying? You cannot chew more than what you can swallow, or vice versa, and that's basically the 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 theory here. Neon Pony, thank you for that super chat. Have you ever checked Atlas Obscura website? I have. Yes, I have. Atlas Obscura, Hidden Treasures. I haven't checked it out enough, but I should. Yeah. And there's also that app. You have to pay like to get like the real resorts. RoadsideAmerica.com. Things are warming up in Michigan this weekend. Really enjoy this show. Thank you. And of course, we have John Chucker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice to see you this beautiful day and seeing you are at home safe. Thank you. Robert Powell, thank you for that super chat. Having an IPA with you. Hop Slam Ale from Bell's, I think, is the best IPA brewed. And it only comes out in January. 10% alcohol. You gotta be, it's crazy. Cheers. This is gonna be one of my favorite. This is fairly fresh. Actually, they tell you the date it was brewed. This was brewed just a month ago, February 4th. Barry 81 Jones, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Do 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 do. Okay, William Brody, thank you for that super chat. Robert, have you ever been to the Brownstone Bistro in the French Quarter? I heard the food is great. Nope, not yet. But now I'm gonna have to add it to my list, right? French Quarter. Well, Mardi Gras was this last Tuesday, right? Bite of more than you can chew. Thank you very much. Yes, that's. What MPG do you get from Jim in DC? Would a Silverado be more or less than the Colorado? I think it's going to be more or less the same. And believe it or not, and this is something that I learned by experience, and then it kind of makes sense if you think about it. The weight of the trailer is not as a determining factor as the drag, the aerodynamics of the trailer and the wind. If you had wind, your mileage. I've done 7 miles per gallon with a strong headwind, and then with a tailwind or no wind, I do 10, 13. I've done 15 miles per gallon. I don't think it's gonna make that big a difference. We'll see. I'll let you guys know for sure. Big Jim Slade, Robert, do you see the email I sent you about the elk watching tours in Breaks Interstate Park? I still have that tab open in my browser, and I already kind of penciled in a couple of dates that might be good uh, for that. And it's definitely along our route, but so I'm thinking about it. Jeffrey De Bartolo, I don't blame you. Finish the property you have now. Yes, that's my thinking exactly. Atlas Obscura showed me places I forgot about, were there or never knew of. I'm gonna definitely look them up and about the property. That's the main thing. Sometimes you get excited, and already I'm looking at a property in Arizona too. I'm like here, there, and I want to encompass everything. And I'm like, Robert, relax. Let's get Polycamp first, and little by little. Eventually. Um, when the right property shows up in Arizona, you'll get the one in Arizona, and maybe Idaho, maybe Michigan. We'll see. Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. Have you been to Cottonwood, Arizona? What do you think? We drove through Cottonwood, I believe, on the way to Jerome. We just didn't stop. It seemed like a nice town. Kingman, Arizona is a great place to settle an RV for their tax rate is not crazy or price of gas. And I'm looking at a property between Kingman. It's halfway, like between Kingman and Lake Havasu City. So you never know. I ended up getting a Ford Eco Boost to pull our new RV. But Eco Boost is good. Like you can you use that E85 gasoline? That's that kind of. How do you feel about tiny houses? I feel great about tiny houses. I like them a lot. In fact, uh, I might get a tiny house for Juan. Arizona is too hot and humid, Robert. Well, not humid. Humid is not, for sure. Um, but some parts in the area where I'm talking about in Arizona too, but maybe not Kingman, but I'm also thinking in Williams or Show Low. It's very cold in winter. Actually, it snows up there. So Arizona is one of those states that has like the most diverse climate, I think, in the whole United States, maybe besides California. Peg Stump, thank you for that super chat. Here are some gas money. Thank you, thank you. That's a whole gallon, a little more. Thank you so much. When those youngsters jump up and down your bumper last time in Texas, that was disturbing. It was very disturbing to me. I won't lie, I was scared. I got out. I just opened the door. And I pretended that I had something. Um, I had some choice words for them. Basically, get the bleep away from me, and they did. And then I had a Cuban coffee and got the away from there. Question: when you first moved to Florida, which were you living in? Well, I first moved to Florida December 13th, 1988. And we started with an apartment in the roads here in Miami. Can you recommend a place to stay in Key West? Are there beach hotels? I mean, Key West is not known for their beaches. There are a couple of beach hotels. I don't have a place per se to recommend. I haven't stayed at any of the beach hotels. There's a place very close to Southernmost Point that seems to be nice. Rockin' Roxy, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I'm moving to Alaska and we'll set up boondocking for my RV friends with a view of Denali. You guys are welcome there anytime. Hey, sign me up. With view of Denali. Denali is not as. We got very lucky back in 2010 when we were in Alaska. We were able to see. It was still called Mount McKinley at the time, but yeah, definitely want to go back to Alaska next year. and Denali National Park is definitely one of those. I think you made a wise choice regarding Tennessee property. I think it could get boring there and not convenient for you from Miami. And that was that was one of the reasons, but it didn't feel right at the time. Bremen Passion, Robert, it will be fun to see Minitini One roll again with you soon. Coming soon. I'm restoring Minitini One. I mean, she's still doing great inside. I haven't moved Minitini One in over a year, so I have to. Tell me your opinion on Gulf Coast versus Atlantic Coast. People, living, weather, food. The Gulf Coast has better sand. The East Coast, I like the Gulf Coast, but the Panhandle, especially the Panhandle Coast, for food, hands down the best, and probably for people too. I mean, the Gulf Coast is a little more relaxed than the East Coast. The East Coast is more, let's call it New York. The West Coast is more like Midwest. But I mean, that's generalizing, of course. The West Coast is much more RV friendly. You know, seemed like yesterday. What seemed like? I still can't believe you arrived 4 months after my wife got here from the Philippines in 1988. Yeah, it seems like yesterday, and at the same time, it feels like an eternity. But uh, Café Cubano is the best coffee in the world. I use Bustelo is the best. Yes, I do too. Hey, Lisa, Lisa. Hello, Illy and Trouble and Robert. Hi, Lisa, Lisa. Airscape Adventures. Can't wait to watch Aurora Borealis too. Yeah, that's something, and that's something that I may not be able to see if I go to Alaska in the summer because it never gets dark enough. So for the Keys, my fave is Bahia Honda Beach by the 7 Mile Bridge. Yeah, absolutely. Bahia Honda is just south of the 7 Mile Bridge, and the only thing that state park is extremely difficult to get in. So I prefer Gulf Coast, nice people, more laid back. I prefer the Gulf Coast, but I was very pleasantly surprised by like the Flagler Beach area. It's up north, and I like the Ormond Beach area as well, like just north of Daytona. It's pretty laid back too. It's pretty laid back. And then if you want like the real non laid back experience, go to South Beach in Miami, right here. That's where we are. Old man Ronin, thank you for the super chat. Thanks, Robert. Your videos have been a tremendous impact on me and my little YouTube channel. Cheers! Well, cheers to you, old man running. I'm gonna check your YouTube channel. Absolutely. Road trip today. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Well, I guess I'll scratch the plans for Tennessee. Those scratch the plans for Tennessee yet. Uh, by the way, I do love Tennessee, and I had a Mary Callan. We were just not talking about you, but I was like, "Where's Mary Callan? I haven't seen Mary Callan for a long time. Welcome, welcome to the show." Hey, um, Red Jaguar traveling. Robert, how is the rig handling the travels? Are you going to do an update video? Well, the new rig is great. I we haven't had any serious problems. There's always something always becomes unscrewed, or like the bathroom door has come off a couple of times. Those are the things that you fix. You get a bump on the road and things fall off. That's just the mind. It's an RV, but for the most part, it's been great, and Ili really likes the extra space that we have in the in the in the 17 in the Flex 17 in the 2108 Flex. Jim and DC, we're the winterizing next week and staying near Monticello. our Lewis and Clark preview. I'm gonna stop by Monticello too, on the way from or to Washington D.C. Hola Robert, me encantan tus vídeos. Dios les bendiga a usted, señora Eliana. Muchas gracias, Susana Landry. We'll be in Florida in May. Can't wait. Hey, enjoy Florida. Robert, you ever tried Damn Yankee IPA? It's made right here in South Carolina. I tried it for the first time. It's not bad. I haven't had that one. And JC, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. We've been watching for years. But hold on, I'm skipping here. Robert, my family and I love your channel. We've been watching for years. It's relaxing channel and your content quality. Capobianco fan from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, lovely city, great town. And Lee Hoa Bak Bing celebrates 2 months of membership today. Thank you for being a member. When are you doing another West Coast road trip? That's going to be part of that Lewis and Clark trip that I'm planning for spring, summer. So I expect at some point in late May, early June to be hitting the Oregon coast. So that's kind of the plan. Wait, what? You have a new rig? No, I have the. I'm for the past almost year. I've been towing that 2108 DS Flex. So it's the Flex prototype. The Flex is that new RV that Winnebago Towables came up with, that has the lithium battery and all the good technology. Hey, Faith Radas, dinner's ready. Stay safe, my friend. Hey, save me some. I'm getting hungry. Neon Pony got a portable propane stove also for my upcoming adventures. That's my solar panel battery. Got everything about I need right now. We'll set up a flicker to show the vistas and such. Flickr. I haven't used Flickr in a while, but let me know. I would love to follow. Hey Robert, happy Friday! Cheers from New Jersey. Can you give a shout out to my daughter Sophia? Hey Sophia, Sophia with an F. Sophia, hello there. Yeah, I know. Furnace Creek is the most expensive gas in America. It's more expensive, I think, than the Dalton Highway in Alaska. And who do we have here? The Lost RVers. Thank you for the super chat. Happy travels, Robert. Going to be a great RV year. I agree, brother. I agree. I think it's gonna be a good year this year. Own Man Menace, love your videos, Robert. I'm a new viewer, but you have inspired me to start building an overland rig and see the country. Yeah, see the country. It's I can vouch for that. It's a great country. So many things to see, and RVing is the way to do it. I think, especially if you have the time to to drive cross country. It's one of those life changing experiences for sure. Let me see if I can get it right there. Yeah, that's good. So where are we? What time is it? 6:41. No, we can stay a couple. Some more time. Ivan Josie RV Journey, and you do have a Winnebago Trend there, I think, which is one of my favorite rigs of all time. What do you recommend to do in Big Bend National Park? I haven't been there yet, believe it or not. Haven't been to Big Bend. But it's on the short list for sure. Owen Ekimoto, what's up from Hawaii? Hey, Mary Callan, I got a permit to camp on Long Peak in Rocky Mountain in August. Should be exciting. I'm getting the itch to hitch, and it's one thing to be out here on the East Coast, but I don't know, what's this? There's something strange here. According to this, we peaked at 903 viewers, but that seems like a glitch. I think we've been steady at 500 or so for a while, which is just great. My dad likes anchovies and pineapple on his pizza. No, that's wrong. I mean, anchovies are kind of gross. Pineapple is just wrong on a pizza. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Robert, can you put out an old Latin CD? I'll be the first in line. This is the thing. A lot of the Latin music that I've done over the years, it's not my music, so it's kind of it would be a copyright issue. But I wouldn't mind. I would love to do a Latin music CD for sure. Dan Nussbaum, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy a 50-minute ride around Sacramento River and sit back in luxury and air-conditioned comfort as you are served refreshments in first class. How do you do that, Daniel Ruiz? I would love to do that. Question: have you ever attempted to do the Oregon coast in winter months yet? I haven't. I imagine it wouldn't be too bad because the Pacific Ocean is one of those buffers, I guess, that it doesn't get too hot in summer. It doesn't get too cold in winter. So you look like pops. I do. I have not ever cooked with white wine vinegar, and watching you cook with it has made me curious about it. What I use is not a white wine vinegar. It's kind of they don't have it everywhere in all parts of the country. It's called dry cooking wine or vino seco. They have it. I mean, it's weird. I guess it's one of those regional things. It, I would say they have it in areas that have a lot of either Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, or Cubans. I think we are like the only ethnic group that uses that particular dry cooking wine. But you can use any dry white wine, and it should be similar. Big Ben has some great campgrounds. Jesus Basin is the best, I think. Man, you have no idea how much I want to go to Big Ben. We'll do it. Robert, the California offers these cool rides. I'm gonna check it out. I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that when I get to Sacramento, sometime this coming June or whatnot. Pizza with sausage, extra garlic, onions, bell. Oh man, making me hungry. Hey Jim Foster, Robert, you just made Sonia's say no pineapple on pizza. LOL. Yeah, no pineapple. And one margarita, two margarita. One more time, I did not. I ended up not getting the property in Tennessee. Even Josie RV Journey, can you speak about the property? No, I didn't purchase the property in Tennessee. I almost did. I really liked it. I really loved the property, but I ultimately decided, let's just uh, concentrate on. On one property first, and then we'll do the rest. Hola, muy buen canal, entiendo tu inglés por eso. Thank you, Ernesto Pineda. Bob Leach, watch the video on composting toilets. Was not that bad. Did you know the solid waste decomposes within 2 days, and there's no odor? I think you could handle it. I know you're easily grossed out. I don't know, man. That composting toilet, I'm not entirely sold on it. Maybe if I see it, if I use it, but I mean, there's no water involved in flushing. I don't know, man. Saludos desde Tampa, Florida. Hello, Tampa. And the Lost RVers. Let the games begin. Are you still working on your New Hampshire video? New Hampshire is pretty much done. And I've been working on some, and they've taken forever, actually. They have actually set me back a little bit, but I'm doing some like long videos, movies. You realize that my 2, 3, 4 hour videos on YouTube are still getting like 1,000 views a month. People keep watching those over and over again. So I'm doing some of the. I have like a long upstate New York movie that is coming out soon. I have and it's gonna be in the feed. So if you already watch it and you don't want to watch it again, it's fine. I'm just gonna publish them like a long New Hampshire video, a long Vermont video, and then a long New England video. Those are coming out soon too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post them on Amazon as well. Amazon is being picky, and we'll see. But the New Hampshire video has been done for a couple of days. It's gonna come out this Sunday. Did you know Mount Hood is an active volcano? I didn't know it was active. I do want to go to Mount Hood and go to that hotel where they filmed the Shining. Don't forget the cumin, paprika, oregano. Oh man. Ernesto Pineda desde Chile. Hello, Chile. Someday I'll visit the great land of Chile. Mark Duranen, thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Oh man, I'm so behind on the. I only like veggies. I mean, pizza is a very, very, very personal thing, right? I like veggies, I like sausage, and I like pepperoni, meatballs. I'll have on my pizza. Like onions and mushrooms and even bell peppers. But there's something about pineapple that. Mm-mm. Lee Bywater, thank you for 4 months of membership. Great being a small part of this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for being part of it. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Anthony Bridges, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Have you heard of any other limitations on national parks with all the crowds, like Angel's Landing, using a lottery? I know Arches is requiring some kind of reservation. I don't know exactly. I know Yosemite is requiring some kind of reservation to go in. And I know that going to the Sun Road in Glacier is doing something. I'm gonna take it one step at a time. I haven't made any reservations because right now, as soon as I finish editing the videos that I'm editing now, that's when I'm gonna start actually planning the summer trip. I might be too late. Everybody is like Chicken Little. The sky is falling with campgrounds being full and whatnot, and this and that. So it's gonna be so difficult. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I mean, I know this summer, this is like the first normal summer a lot of people are going to have in a long time. So some places might be full, but we'll take it one day at a time, one day at a time. And if a national park has has some kind of reservation system or something that will prevent us from enjoying it, we'll figure out something else. Camping Coopers, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Camping Coopers. And Gary Solden, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Rafael Munn, thank you for that super chat. Will you do an RV in Cuba or DR? Well, I'm not, I've never been to the Dominican Republic. I don't know. I probably would. I know in Cuba there was an RV company back like I want to say 5 years ago. It was called Cuba on the Road or something like that. It was for tourists, of course. The pandemic is probably not happening anymore. But my only problem with Cuba is it's a lot of paperwork for me to travel to Cuba, so it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't know how it would be to RV in the DR. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Question: I'm wondering if it will you still be in Miami by the time of my birthday rolls around May 13th, May 13th, 2022. I don't know, Dylan. Oh, right before the Star Wars Day, so may the 4th week be may the 13th be with you. Aaron Romano. Hey, Robert. I just listened to the podcast and the Europe trip sounds very cool. Hey, Dylan. Make some epic wing sauce. You guys talking about food making me hungry here. I was wrong. Mount Hood is a dormant volcano. Dormant. You never know. It might wake up any minute. So, Putnik U Prolazu. Hey, Robert, dear Robert, your shows are very, very interesting and educational. Maybe one day you will visit the ancient city of Smederevo, which is located on the beautiful river Danube. Greetings from Serbia. Definitely, definitely. Um, the Danube is one of those rivers that I want to. Very sad what is happening in Europe right now, in Eastern Europe. Not the Danube, but along the shores of the Dnieper River. But I definitely want to visit that part of the world. Um, if not next year, the year after. But headed to St. Augustine, Florida next month in our Winnie. Enjoy your video of that area. I've done several videos of St. Augustine. St. Augustine is a fun town. And at some point, I want to do a more, let's call it, comprehensive video. I want to visit the Castillo de Santiago, you know, the castle there, the Spanish fort, and all that. So, Jim, I'm with you. Supreme. Supreme is the way to go. We love you here in the USA. Don't go to Cuba. At some point, I want to go to Cuba. Let's be honest about it. That's the land where I was born, but it's not the time. Any tips on gas consumption saving as gas prices continue to skyrocket? Stay below 65 miles an hour. Once you go above 65, it's gas consumption really goes up. What happened to Edmundo's? Yeah, that's what I use. Edmundo's. I use Goya. Publix has like a generic brand. Conchita has a brand too. So it's all pretty much the same. But Edmundo is the one. Hey, Barbaf, we are late joining. Dad Gary enjoyed his birthday yesterday. Well, happy birthday, Gary, again. And and we had a great time with Barb and Jem here in Miami a couple of days ago. Since everybody's talking about pizza, my mom ordered pizza. Hey, we might too. Might as well. Podría ser a pecuños. What's pecuños? Hey, Hakim. Hola, Jun. Hola, Juwon. Traveling Robert. When will you visit Sacramento? Sometime in June, maybe July. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but Sacramento is definitely on the plan. I want to visit that great railroad museum you have there, and then I'm going to take US 50 all the way to Ocean City, Maryland. I bet that's the plan, anyways. Pequeños pueblos. I've been to Prohibition Kitchen, and I can vouch for that. Yes, it's great. Ever consider giving Fort Wilderness another shot? Probably not. Probably not. How often do you travel, Robert? I do travel more. I mean, my biggest year, which was probably 2019, I traveled half of the year. Pizza de chorizo. I agree. Yeah, chorizo. Ingrid Fake. In the beginning of all your videos, you were towing a travel trailer across a bridge with blue water in the backdrop. Where is this location? That is Indian Key, Phil, in the Florida Keys. And that's still part of my intro. So, yeah. Yeah, that's and why I chose that bridge is the only bridge in the Florida Keys, and that it doesn't have it anymore. That had a pull-through parking lot before and a pull-through parking lot after. So I could park the rig, fly the drone. Ely would drive the truck over the bridge while I filmed, and then we could park on the other side, land the drone, and keep going. We took my parents to Gator Grill tonight. I'm not a fan of pizza, but everyone enjoy yours. I'm a fan of Gator Grill. They have the good gator, good gator there. You can eat gator if you guys are into that. So what? Oh, that's my neighbor. My neighbor is saying something. Upside Down Travels. You could have a meetup in Sacramento. There's a bunch of us. That's a date. Nothing awesome in Ocean City. Well, our friend Dale works there. He drives a tram, and I was there. We were there actually. It's part of the not this Sunday, next Sunday, the following Sunday's video is gonna be Ocean City. We had a good time there. Hey, Bill in Utah, how are ya? Should have stopped in Supomini Gardens Pizza when you were in Brooklyn. Well, I was driving the trailer. It's kind of hard to park a trailer in Brooklyn, and and if there's a line, I'm probably not gonna do it. You know, it's that Route 50 ride will be a great trip, as if Lewis and Clark was camping enough. I figure, I was gonna come back either on Route 66 or US 50, but I've done Route 66 already for the most part, and US 50 really seems Ocean City is the best. Ocean City is I think it's cool. I think it's cool. When's the next Miami meetup? Had fun on the last one. I'm gonna ask Mr. CLT, but I don't know if we're gonna have time before the Lewis and Clark trip. To be honest about it, otherwise it'll be like in July, August. But we'll see. Trevor and Robert, let me know if you can make a cactus garden with a plastic pond liner there. I know where I can get a young saguaro for you. And now the question is: a young saguaro, will it survive in in Florida? Because by the way, I don't know if you all were. Max McLear passed away a couple of months ago, and I mean, I've killed all the cacti that I brought from Arizona, but he gave me a cactus and it didn't survive. But yeah, that was very sad about Max McLear. That was very upsetting. But talking about the cactus, I don't know if do you think that saguaro will survive in Florida with all the rain and all that? I don't know. I don't know. You should do a fishing video. Yeah, I need to get a friend with a boat. Happy birthday, Barb's dad. Happy birthday to you. Maryland and New Jersey is both Ocean City beaches are great. Yeah, and I was just doing research on that because I'm doing that video right now. We skipped Ocean City in New Jersey. It was one of those things that it was getting late. We had to make the miles, so we kept going. But I want to revisit both. Maybe I'll do like the Ocean City. I don't know. Competition is not the right word. Like a comparison. Wisconsin traveler. I have a boat. Hey, let's do it. Uh, hello from Bulgaria, Europe. Hello, Bulgaria. You know, my grandparents spent some time in Bulgaria in the 70s. Super freezing is the only things that hurts them. So sometimes freezing causes weirdly neat looking effects, like turn down arms. It you get an occasional overnight freeze up there in Pelicamp. Not often. Maybe happens 5 times a year. The occasional overnight freeze. Do you still have the CD with your music available? I have a few of them left, but I stopped selling them just because. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do physical CDs anymore. It's unless I can have a company like do them for me. I don't want to do the shipping. It's very time consuming, and I don't want to do it. Have you done Virginia Beach yet? No, I skipped Virginia Beach, believe it or not. Neon Pony, thank you for that super chat. Drink a toast to Max, please. We chatted about Arizona a few times, and he will be deeply missed. Yeah, he will be. He was a very fine man, and I really liked him. We had a lot of things in common. He collected model trains and vintage slot machines. He was a very good man. He will be missed for sure. Anywho, I'm gonna start wrapping this up, everybody. Sacramento meetup. Let's plan for it. When I have a date, I'll let you know. And I know it's gonna be sometime in late June, early July, or maybe mid July. I don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna make it there, because I haven't planned this trip. All that I haven't micromanaged this trip as I sometimes I do other trips. But I'll let you know as soon as I know. Hello, where are we staying? And it was my birthday a week ago. Well, happy birthday, Cami and Phil. 45 miles west of Pelicamp. Have a great boat. If you in Indiana want to fish or scallop, hey, scalloping season is coming up. Although 45 miles straight west of Pelicamp would be like in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, so it's probably you're probably like up the coast, right? um, Mandalorian, have a great weekend, and yeah, I'm out of beer, but I'll have a drink to Max before we go. Where's my guitar? My guitar. Oh man, please make it June. I'll try to make it June. More hot sauces? Yes, Neon. More hot sauces. That orange hate, or that was one of my favorites actually. Here we go, everybody. We're gonna start wrapping it up. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. All 491 of you that stayed. I think we peaked at about 530. So thank you all for being here. Sing Driving to the West, says Dylan. I haven't been singing, so my voice is very. Driving to the west, into the sunset, driving to the west. Oh, driving to the west. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Thank you, Andrew and Monica. And hello, Cindy. Hello, William Rizari. Um, Tomorrow, 5 p.m., unless I get a cold overnight or something like that, we're going to have one of those mini teeny lounges. And if somebody can please put on the chat, I'll do it real quick. The URL for that other YouTube channel that I have. Actually, I have several YouTube channels, but this is the one where we're gonna have tomorrow 5 p.m. the Mini Titty Lounge. Right there, I just dropped it in the chat. Then the storm drain wipe away the dust, nor in vain. This short rain all turns into mud, but it'll drain, and the water turns into a creek for a split, and the flowers grow for a split. In the desert rain, I said, everybody, have a great weekend. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Gabriel, good night from Journey and Ryder. Alright, Darlene, 906, in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yeah, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow if you want to be on the Mini Tini Lounge. Otherwise, I'll see you next Friday, same time, same YouTube channel. Have a great weekend and happy trails. See you on the road.